If you don't cleanse your energy at night, you'll wake up carrying battles that were never yours to fight. Every night, your body may be resting, but your energy field is still absorbing, processing, and reflecting everything you experience throughout the day. You interact with people, situations, digital noise, and subtle vibrations, many of which don't belong to you. That emotional residue clings to your aura like dust on a mirror, slowly dimming your power, clarity, and peace. The truth is, if you don't intentionally purify your aura each night, you'll start every morning with someone else's chaos on your shoulders. Strengthening your aura before sleep isn't just a spiritual habit, it's survival in a world that constantly drains you. These 12 powerful practices will shield your spirit, deepen your connection to your higher self, and allow you to rise each morning clean, clear, and charged with divine energy. Let's reclaim your nights, protect your soul, and awaken the power that's been waiting inside you all along. Number 1, cut energy cords from the day. Every day, whether you realize it or not, your energy becomes entangled with people, situations, conversations, and even environments you pass through. These energetic threads, called cords, form subtle attachments that drain your power and cloud your aura long after the moment has passed. That argument you had earlier, still hanging in your field. The coworker who vented all their frustration on you, their emotional residue is still clinging to your spiritual skin. The scroll through social media filled with chaos and comparison, that energy didn't just disappear, it got absorbed. Cutting energy cords from the day isn't about rejecting people or becoming cold-hearted. It's about taking responsibility for your energetic hygiene, reclaiming what's yours, and releasing what was never meant to stay. Each night before bed, close your eyes and visualize every person or situation that felt heavy, draining, or emotionally charged. See these cords as glowing lines connecting you to those energies. Then, with your intention as a sacred blade, say aloud or in your mind, I now release all energetic attachments that do not serve my highest good. I reclaim my power and return to my center. Imagine yourself cutting each cord with divine light, watching them dissolve and fall away. Feel the spaciousness return to your aura as your energy is no longer leaking outward. You may even place your hand over your heart or solar plexus and say, my energy is mine. I call it all back now. The shift is subtle, but it is powerful. You're not just cleansing, you're resetting your spirit and reclaiming your sovereignty. This nightly practice will begin to lighten your emotional load, improve your sleep quality, and help you wake up feeling less burdened by yesterday. It sharpens your intuition, calms your nervous system, and empowers you to start each day in alignment rather than in reaction. Just like brushing your teeth removes physical residue, cutting cords removes spiritual buildup. If you go to sleep still carrying everyone else's energy, you're unconsciously living your life entangled in energies that distort your truth. But when you make it a ritual to release those ties each night, you're not only protecting your aura, you're honoring the sacred boundary between you and the world. You're choosing spiritual freedom. And in that freedom, your true power begins to shine. Number 2, salt bath or salt scrub ritual. There is ancient wisdom in the element of salt, used for centuries across cultures as a purifier, protector, and cleanser of energy. And one of the most powerful ways to clear your aura each night is by immersing your body in a salt bath or performing a salt scrub ritual. Just as our skin accumulates physical dirt, our energetic body picks up subtle debris, tensions, emotions, projections, and invisible energies that don't belong to us but stick to us throughout the day. A warm salt bath acts like a spiritual detox, drawing out that residue and rebalancing your inner frequency. If you don't have access to a bathtub, even a salt foot soak or a simple salt scrub in the shower can be incredibly potent. Choose unrefined salts like Himalayan pink salt, Epsom salt or sea salt, each rich in minerals and natural healing vibrations, and add a few drops of essential oils like lavender, frankincense or eucalyptus to elevate the ritual. As you soak or scrub, do so with intention. Visualize the salt pulling out all the dense, negative or foreign energies from your body and aura. Imagine the water turning cloudy with everything you're ready to release. Stress, judgment, comparison, anger, sorrow, or fatigue. And as the water drains, see those energies being returned to the earth, transmuted into light. Speak to the water as if it's alive, because energetically it is. You can say, cleanse me of all that is not mine, restore my energy, reclaim my power. Salt also helps seal your aura, creating a natural shield around your field that keeps external chaos from seeping back in. Over time, this practice will not only cleanse your energy, it will strengthen it, like polishing a mirror until it gleams. You may find that after a week of nightly salt rituals, your mind becomes quieter, your body feels lighter, and your spirit begins to radiate a calm, unshakable clarity. Your aura starts to glow, not because something new was added, but because everything false was removed. This isn't just self-care, it's spiritual armor. In a world that constantly demands your attention, drains your reserves, and challenges your peace, this nightly act of cleansing with salt is a radical declaration. I honor my energy. I return to myself. I will not carry what doesn't belong to me into tomorrow. Number 3, speak a purification prayer. There is an unseen yet undeniable power in the spoken word. Every syllable you release carries frequency, intention, and energy that can either cleanse or contaminate your spirit. And one of the most sacred ways to strengthen your aura each night is to speak a purification prayer before sleep. This isn't about religion or memorized verses. It's about aligning your soul with higher truth and using your voice to command light into your life. At the end of each day, after you've been exposed to the noise, chaos, and emotional weight of the world, your spirit craves a return to purity, a washing not just of your body, but of your energy. When you speak a prayer of purification, you are consciously releasing everything that has attached to you but is not part of your divine essence. The act itself is simple, yet deeply powerful. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and speak aloud to whatever divine presence you trust. God, the universe, your higher self, your ancestors, or simply the energy of love. Say something like, I now release all energies, thoughts, and emotions that are not mine. I let go of fear, judgment, comparison, and any vibration that is not of the highest light. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and whole. I ask for protection, healing, and restoration as I sleep. Surround me with divine light. Seal my aura with peace. Amen. Speak it slowly, intentionally, with feeling. This declaration doesn't just cleanse your energy field, it commands the spiritual realm to act on your behalf. You are signaling to the universe that you take ownership of your vibration and that nothing dark, draining, or disempowering is allowed to linger in your space. You may feel an immediate lightness, a softening of tension, or even emotional release, because your spirit recognizes truth when it hears it. Over time, this nightly ritual becomes more than just words. It becomes a force field, a sacred conversation, and a spiritual boundary that keeps your soul sovereign and untouchable. You begin to realize that your aura isn't just something you have, it's something you must actively protect. And with each night that you speak your prayer, you're not just cleansing your energy, you're training your spirit to remember its own power, divinity, and worth. The world may try to bury you in noise, but your voice, when used with intention, can cut through the fog like a sword of light. Use it, and your energy will rise unshakable. Number 4. Burn sage, Palo Santo, or incense. The ancient practice of burning sage, Palo Santo, or sacred incense is far more than a ritual of aroma. It is a spiritual technology, a sacred ceremony that transcends time, cultures, and belief systems, designed to cleanse, protect, and realign your energetic field with purity and divine presence. When you burn these sacred elements with intention, you're not just filling your space with fragrance, you're releasing centuries of spiritual wisdom into the air, inviting healing smoke to reach into the unseen layers of your aura and dissolve the energetic residue you've unknowingly carried throughout the day. Every interaction, every negative emotion, every unconscious thought leaves a subtle imprint in your energy field, and if left unchecked, this energetic buildup begins to weigh you down, distort your clarity, and block your inner light. But when you light sage, known as the sacred smudge or the sweet grounding wood of Palo Santo, or even a high-quality incense stick, you are initiating a sacred cleanse, not just of your environment, but of your soul. As the smoke rises, wave it gently around your body, starting from your feet and moving upward in a sweeping motion toward the crown of your head. With each motion, visualize the smoke pulling out stagnant energy, heavy thoughts, emotional clutter, and energetic cords that don't belong to you. Say aloud or in your heart, I cleanse myself of all that is not mine. I release all that no longer serves. I call in peace, clarity, and divine protection. As you do this, you are not only removing low vibrations, you are setting a spiritual boundary, making it clear that your space is sacred, and only high-frequency energy is welcome here. Let the smoke travel into corners, under your bed, across your pillow, around your heart, wherever you feel energetic happiness has settled. The subtle aroma shifts your nervous system into calm, and the ritual itself signals to your subconscious that the day is done, the energy is reset, and you are safe to rest. Over time, this nightly cleansing becomes a spiritual shield, allowing your aura to remain bright, resilient, and untainted. You're not just burning herbs, you're invoking ancient medicine, clearing psychic debris, and reclaiming your energetic sovereignty. In a world that constantly tries to invade your peace, this sacred smoke is your silent sword, clearing the air, restoring your power, and preparing your soul for deep, untroubled rest. Number 5. Breathwork to clear the energy field. Your breath is the most powerful, untapped tool you carry with you every moment. It is the bridge between your body and your spirit, the vehicle through which life force energy flows, and one of the most effective ways to cleanse and reset your energy field every night. While we often breathe shallowly and unconsciously throughout the day, especially during stress or overstimulation, intentional breathwork before sleep allows you to purge stagnant energy, calm your nervous system, and clear emotional residue stored in your aura. When you consciously work with your breath, you are engaging with prana, chi, the vital life energy that animates your being. Every inhale is an invitation for divine energy to enter, and every exhale is an opportunity to release what no longer serves. Breathwork doesn't have to be complex to be powerful. Even a simple 4-7-8 pattern. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Done for just 5 minutes can dramatically shift your vibration. As you breathe in, visualize pure golden light flooding your body and aura, filling you with peace, clarity, and strength. As you exhale, imagine dark smoke or gray mist leaving your body, representing fear, stress, other people's energy, and mental clutter dissolving into the atmosphere. This visualization, combined with rhythm, anchors your spirit into the present and detaches you from the mental loops that often continue into the night. Breath also helps you release trauma stored in the energy body, sometimes more powerfully than words ever could, because it bypasses the intellect and speaks directly to the soul. With regular nightly practice, breathwork becomes a sacred ritual that signals your body it's safe to relax and your aura it's time to cleanse. You may notice tingling, warmth, or emotional release as your energy begins to recalibrate and expand beyond the heaviness of the day. Over time, this simple act of conscious breathing before bed acts like an energetic shower, washing away the psychic debris you didn't even know you were carrying. You begin to sleep deeper, dream clearer, and wake up more in tune with yourself. In a world that pulls your attention in 1,000 directions, your breath is the anchor that brings you home to your center, again and again. And every time you consciously breathe with intention, you're not just clearing your energy, you're reclaiming your spiritual power, one inhale, one exhale at a time. Number 6. Affirmations to seal your energy. Affirmations are not mere words. They are commands to the universe, declarations to your subconscious, and energetic spells that shape your reality. And when spoken before bed with full intention, they act as a protective seal around your aura, locking in your personal power and deflecting the energetic intrusions of the outside world. Throughout the day, your energy field becomes porous, absorbing not only your own emotions, but the energies, projections, and expectations of others. By the time night falls, if you haven't consciously reclaimed and reinforced your boundaries, your spirit is left open, scattered, and vulnerable to subtle energetic drains. Even in sleep, that's where the power of affirmations comes in. As you prepare for rest, speak with conviction phrases that call your energy back and declare your space sacred. Say, I call my energy back from every place I've given it today, consciously or unconsciously. Feel your spirit gathering itself, threads of energy returning to your core. Say, I release all energy that is not mine and send it back with love and light. Affirm, my aura is sealed with divine protection. Only peace, clarity, and truth may enter my field. These statements do more than uplift your mind. They program your subconscious to protect you, realign your frequency, and restore sovereignty over your internal world. When repeated nightly, they become a ritual of spiritual hygiene that strengthens your aura like armor. You are no longer passively hoping for peace. You are claiming it, commanding it, owning it. Your voice becomes a gatekeeper between you and everything trying to deplete you. You can customize your affirmations based on what you need most. For safety, say I am protected by divine light in all realms. For empowerment, I am whole, powerful, and complete. For healing, every breath I take restores and renews my energy. The key is to speak slowly, mindfully, and with emotional resonance, as if the universe is listening, because it is. Over time, these affirmations train your nervous system to relax, your mind to release the day, and your spirit to stand tall, even in stillness. You begin to sleep not just as a body at rest, but as a soul deeply grounded, deeply guarded. In a world that constantly tries to scatter your energy, nightly affirmations are your shield, your reminder, and your reclaiming of truth. Your energy is sacred, your space is sovereign, and your light is not for rent. Number 7. Sleep in total darkness. Sleeping in total darkness is not just a preference. It is a sacred necessity for the restoration of your energy field and the regeneration of your spiritual and physical bodies. In today's artificially lit world, we've grown numb to how profoundly light pollution, especially from screens and digital devices, interferes with our natural rhythms and subtly disturbs the soul's connection to deeper dimensions of healing during rest. Darkness is not the enemy, it is the womb of creation, the space where stillness speaks, where divine intelligence restores what the world has drained from you. When you sleep in complete darkness, your pineal gland, often referred to as the seat of the soul, is activated to produce optimal melatonin, the hormone not only responsible for deep sleep, but also for cellular repair, emotional balance, and psychic sensitivity. But when light bleeds into your room, whether from a phone screen, street lamp, or blinking notification light, your nervous system remains alert, your body stays in partial defense, and your aura remains thin, exposed, and unable to fully repair. Your energetic field, just like your physical body, needs a sacred container of silence and stillness in order to cleanse and recharge, and total darkness offers that container. This is why ancient mystics and spiritual practitioners sought caves, closed their eyes during prayer, or meditated in the absence of light. They understood that darkness is where you meet the deepest parts of yourself, free from distraction, distortion, and external interference. Before bed, turn off all electronics at least 30 minutes prior. Remove night lights, cover LED indicators, and if needed, wear an eye mask or install blackout curtains to create a true sanctuary of darkness. As the external light disappears, your inner light begins to glow more brightly. In this sacred void, your soul can travel freely, your dreams can speak more clearly, and your aura can expand without interruption. You'll wake up not only more rested, but more grounded, intuitive, and emotionally clear. Sleeping in total darkness isn't about comfort. It's about reclaiming the original blueprint your spirit understands instinctively, that in the absence of light, deep transformation happens. In the stillness, your energy returns to source. In the blackness, your body reweaves itself, and in the quiet hush of night, your aura is sealed, strengthened, and prepared to rise again with radiant clarity. Number 8, gratitude practice to shift frequency. Gratitude is more than a feel-good emotion. It is a vibrational frequency that instantly shifts your energy field from contraction to expansion, from scarcity to abundance, from fear to divine alignment. And when practiced with sincerity before sleep, it acts as a powerful recalibration tool for your aura, sealing it with love, light, and inner peace. After a day filled with demands, distractions, and emotional turbulence, your energetic field can become fragmented, carrying the weight of what went wrong, what didn't get done, or what triggered discomfort. But gratitude interrupts that pattern. It is the spiritual override that allows your energy to transcend negativity, recalibrating your mind and body back into coherence with your highest self. The moment you begin focusing on what you're thankful for, no matter how simple, you shift the frequency of your entire being. Your breath slows, your heart softens, your aura begins to glow with warmth and receptivity. Each night before bed, close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and name at least 5 things you are genuinely grateful for from the day. They don't need to be grand. Sometimes the most powerful are the smallest. The kindness of a stranger, the quiet moment you had alone, the warmth of your blanket, the breath in your lungs. As you express each one, feel it in your body. Let your cells absorb the energy of appreciation. Let your nervous system relax into the truth that you are supported, loved, and connected to something greater. This practice not only purifies your energetic field, it expands it. Gratitude raises your vibration so significantly that lower energies can no longer attach to you. It's like lifting your aura to a higher altitude, where only love can breathe. Over time, this nightly ritual becomes a magnetic field of protection around you, attracting more of what you're grateful for and naturally repelling what isn't aligned with your spirit. Even on hard days, especially on hard days, gratitude becomes your spiritual discipline, your gentle warrior, your soul's reminder that beauty still exists and blessings still find you, even in the dark. When you fall asleep wrapped in thankfulness, your dreams become messages of healing, your subconscious softens, and your aura begins to repair itself in frequencies of joy. Gratitude, practiced with presence, becomes your spiritual cleanser, your energetic armor, and your nightly bridge back to peace. Number 9, visualization of a golden light shield. Visualization is the language of the subconscious and the soul. It is how we speak to the unseen realms of energy, how we shape the intangible, and how we strengthen our aura with intention. And one of the most powerful nightly tools to protect your energy is the visualization of a golden light shield surrounding your entire being before sleep. Your aura, the electromagnetic field around your body, is constantly interacting with the world around you, picking up subtle imprints from people, places, and situations. Without energetic protection, you may find yourself feeling drained, anxious, or heavy, carrying emotions and energies that aren't even yours. But when you close your eyes and consciously visualize a radiant golden sphere of light enveloping your entire body, thick, vibrant, impenetrable, you begin to activate your spiritual defense system. Gold, the highest frequency color in the energy spectrum, symbolizes divine protection, purity, and empowerment. Imagine this golden light gently expanding from your heart center or crown, growing larger with each breath until it surrounds you completely, above your head, beneath your feet, and extending outward in all directions like a glowing cocoon. This is not just imagination. It is energy at work. Speak to the light as you see it forming, affirming its purpose. I am safe, I am protected, I am whole. See this shield gently pulsating, shimmering with wisdom, love, and spiritual intelligence, allowing only truth, peace, and healing to pass through while repelling anything of a lower frequency. Let this light wrap around your bed, your room, your energy field. If you're sensitive or empathic, this practice is a game changer. It helps you sleep without absorbing psychic clutter or spiritual noise. Over time, the more you do this visualization, the more naturally your aura holds this shield. Even during the day, it becomes second nature, like locking your door at night, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. You begin to sleep deeper, dream more clearly, and wake up feeling lighter and more centered. This golden light becomes your energetic armor, your invisible sanctuary, your reminder that you are always supported by divine presence. In a world that bombards your field with noise and intrusion, your golden shield is a nightly declaration. My energy is mine. I am sacred. I am sovereign. And I am protected by the highest light. Number 10. Charge your water with intention. Water is not just a physical substance. It is a conscious, programmable force of nature that holds memory, transmits energy, and responds to vibration, making it one of the most powerful tools you can use to cleanse and strengthen your aura each night when charged with intention. Long recognized in ancient traditions and now confirmed by modern science, water molecules literally shift their structure in response to words, thoughts, music, and emotion. This means that the water you drink can carry frequencies of healing, peace, strength, and spiritual protection if you take just a few moments to infuse it with your highest intentions before bed. To begin this sacred ritual, fill a glass with clean, preferably filtered water, hold it in both hands, close your eyes, and breathe slowly. Let your energy settle. Then speak into the water with clarity and purpose. You might say, I infuse this water with healing energy. As I drink it, I release all negativity and restore my spirit to wholeness. Or, this water is filled with peace, protection, and divine light. It cleanses me from the inside out. Visualize the water glowing with a soft, golden or white light, alive, responsive, and vibrating with your words. See this water becoming a sacred elixir that carries your intentions deep into your cells, your bloodstream, your spirit. When you drink it, do so mindfully. Feel it moving through your body, flushing out tension, negativity, and emotional debris from your energy field. Water, when charged like this, becomes more than hydration. It becomes a healing ritual, an internal purification ceremony that works in harmony with your aura as you sleep. Over time, this practice helps reset your energetic blueprint, calming the emotional body and realigning your internal compass to frequencies of wellness, gratitude, and strength. You can even place a written affirmation under your water glass, such as, I am protected, I am renewed, or I am light, allowing the water to absorb that message overnight. Whether you speak aloud or in silence, your intention is the key, and your consistency is the amplifier. Charging your water is a simple yet profound act of self-reverence, one that reminds your body, mind, and spirit that they are sacred, worthy, and infinitely supported. In a world full of emotional noise and psychic residue, this nightly ritual becomes a silent yet powerful declaration. I cleanse, I protect, and I rise. One sip, one intention, one night at a time. Number 11. Journal your emotional debris. Journaling your emotional debris before bed is one of the most cathartic and spiritually cleansing acts you can perform to clear your aura and reclaim your inner peace. Because unspoken emotions don't disappear, they store themselves in your body, your subconscious, and your energy field like static buildup that blocks your clarity, weakens your intuition, and dims your light. Every day, you experience a flood of feelings, some fleeting, some intense, and many you suppress just to get through the moment. But when you carry them into the night without release, they begin to distort your energetic frequency, showing up in restless sleep, anxious dreams, morning fatigue, and emotional burnout. That's why journaling before bed is so powerful, not as a diary of events, but as a spiritual detox, a safe and sacred container where your inner world can pour out without judgment or censorship. Sit quietly, pen in hand, and ask yourself, what did I carry today that wasn't mine? What am I still holding on to that I don't want to bring into tomorrow? Write down every thought, emotion, frustration, fear, or insecurity that lingers in your heart. Don't worry about grammar or structure. Just let it flow like a release valve for your soul. As you write, imagine each word pulling dense energy out of your body and aura, transferring it to the page where it can no longer burden you. You may feel lighter with each sentence, your breath deepening,